A bit tired, but yes, we're back on another stream. This time we're gonna take a look at um yeah. So I already did my Spark this banner. Nothing to say much other than it's a decent banner to pull if you want any of the other characters. I think this is a decent pick banner because it's limited plus it's a grand banner. And if you are aiming for any of this character, mostly Michael, Percival, Luo, Uriel, Sanderthorn, not so much these two, but if you want the Zodiac, do try to aim for them as well. You can get them this banner. Namaya, Peck, Ray, Noel, and um, who else? Razio. You can probably do it, I guess. I recommend highly if you can, right, Razio as your main pick if you have it, because her weapon is decent. Even for like I think if you are sparking for this banner, you have a high chance of getting this, and if you get a full uncap, you can technically use for their latest system as a main hand weapon, which is pretty decent. It's basically like a what's this golden weapon called? For Earth, and it's basically first belt essentially. Because you can deal normal attack 4 hit damage. Obviously not as OP, but still about the same. But I don't recommend barring it. If you're thinking of barring it, don't do barring. So yeah, but if not, the character for the upcoming Earth Guild War, Razio is likely going to be used because of the ability, especially in NM, where she can auto activate upon normal attack. So every turn she will remove 1 bar, and then she does a lot of bonus damage. She refresh, and she has this effect which is pretty good as well, which is a lot of boosting. The third skill is pretty useless, honestly. I don't understand why they want this can't be recast. They should have just made it like 12 10 cooldown. This is so bad. Like they can make it like a grand tier, like grand Percival tier for a limited character. They should have done that. I don't know why they didn't do that. This is because they already have a 10 limit, which means that it's like if it's like Percy, you really need a lot to make use of it, right? So they should have designed it similar to Percy and not just give it extra this crap. This crap is so bad. Cringe. Scorching Enigma, a better start, Rubin to better Razio based on main number, allies number of damage skills. So every 3 damage skills your ally use, you'll gain 1. And this cannot be reduced unless you basically broke RIP. And there's a 1 cut turn cut to this Book of Beating Heat page 78 cooldown, which is basically her this skill. But to be fair, this doesn't really help because you need other people to help her boost this ability to support. So you need people to start spamming their raid skill. The raid border skill problem is that not a lot of characters actually have raid border in Earth raid right now in terms of their full auto setup. I think most of the Earth raid setup right now uses yellow border with some raid. So it's gonna take very long to max out your 10 stacks of them. And then for Phlegm, it's basically for buff skill. So this is actually not very hard to get. If you have Octo, if you have Satire, Satyr, and you have like Monica or some other character, this one goes up really fast. Like very, very fast. So this one doesn't matter. And when it's E10, you get a lot of triple attack rate. And then you even get Flurry. So you basically get Flurry way earlier, and then you will get your bonus damage echo way later, which is a very weird thing. Also, this one also boosts, I think. This one also make this way often, which is very nice. Like every 3 buff skill, you actually get this, so you get a cut on this, which is not bad actually. I think there are some setup which can use this. But since it's an auto setup, you probably wouldn't use Monica first skill, you'll use Monica second. Likely anyway. But Monica needs Ogi to refresh, so it's a bit hard to say whether I want to use Monica. I would definitely want to use this with like Octo and some Sarasa probably. Amasa has some red, a balance of red and white skill, a yellow skill, so probably we'll be able to get it done. Oh, actually, I just read a little bit wrong. No, it's the way I read it. It's the same way I read it. Yeah. Anyway, she also has the animatic spellbook, which is from her original version, which is that she can use every specialty weapons. So she's not limited to this specialty. She gains all stats regardless. So she is kind of like safe to you. So if you want to pull her, do pull her. Earth Guild War is coming. It's already announced. The next Guild War is Earth, and I think that she will be used lightly. And of course, if you need any of these other characters, just go for it. Mostly for Fire, Light, Earth, Earth for Uriel, Light for Luo and Sanderfon. I didn't even get an EFAS this round, which is crap. I hate EFAS, but I will have to get a second EFAS one of these days. One of these days, I will have to spark a second EFAS. Hopefully, I have to do it on the next banner that they come out, and then EFAS will be the next banner I spark. And then Percy will have a Grand Sword. I also need another one for this, and another one for Michael, so that I can get my Primal Fire. And then screw Ronas, right? Ronas doesn't. I don't use Ronas' weapon is just eh. Right. So other than that, Tefnut, her stats is borderline okay-ish. She's basically a water Christmas Shalom last year, but Christmas Shalom is okay because of the element being that there are many ways to boost it and there are a lot of only heavy centric. This girl I haven't tested yet. I have her. Still leveling her up. So the next time I stream or whatever, we'll probably take a look at how she will work out because I haven't leveled her up and I'm not leveling her now because I'm going to go eat lunch after this, so it's really quite late. But in essence, she is similar to the Earth Xmas Shalom. So she has 5 hit water damage to our random foe, and then hit to all foes, water defense stackable, remove 1 bar, which is kind of nice in that sense. And then 10% boost to water ally charge bar. So this is the only way to actually gain charge bar because I believe she doesn't gain normal attack charge bar. So yeah, she has a really not great way to get charge bar. So it's like those weird looping one where you need to be careful. Even though she has charge bar gain, but no charge bar gain upon normal attacks is really a very bad thing. So does it really equal though? No? And then does it, like for this, at the time, no damage taken, other water allies that deal triple attack 1 time, 3 damage cap, supplement damage, and raise Tefnut level by 1. So she needs to dodge 5 times, or not hit 5 times, to get this buff, which then will allow her to get water allies attack, multi-attack rate, dodge rate, and charge bar gain. For herself, I think. It's not for water allies for this one, because this one is very specific though. And you need to be no damage taken, so I do not know how to feel about this. Then you have this Casimendo, which is kind of attack, sharp boost to dodge rate. So this basically tries to ensure that you have 5 turns of dodging, so you can get no damage, and then you will give a double strike effect to the bonus water so that you will replace this lack of turn ability. And then at the end of turn, activate the 10% bar cooldown, which may not be the best lah, but yeah, no. But because at the end of turn she never attacks, she will get instant standby charge. It's abusable, but not for everything. It's more manual in a sense, not really full auto. Next one, Gloomy Fort to hit to all allies, hit to debuff resistance, hit to multi-attack rate, additional effect by skill is level 5, dispel cancel effect 1 time to water allies and mirror image effect. And then dodge all attacks from foe 1 time. So the problem with this is that every 8 turns, it comes out every 8 turns. Every 8 turns is not a very good look at the game, because like, how to say, there's no inbuilt like turn cutting with her, right? So that's the only problem I have with this, which is that is usually if you want even with what do you call it? every boss takes 2 turns or 3 turns to inflict a debuff on you, and you only can do it 1/3 of time. It's not very fun. And that's why I'm insisting on that. And of course, there's also another problem, which is that you may need to use water Providence, Yatima. I was trying to remember the name. And then she cut down one skill. It'll still be 7 turns. So you're gonna be in an awkward spot sometimes. Not very definitely fun character to get, I guess. I think it's a meh. If you get this, it's a nice, but not that great, I think, compared to what you can do otherwise. If you do not have her, if you only have the other person, Raziel, it's a good pull already. If you have her and then Raziel, please go get Raziel. I think that's a TLDR of what I want to emphasize, right? The armory damage doesn't really interest me, because like she only can get it every 2 turns essentially, so up to you to see. I mean, compared to old OG style, which takes about 3 turns to build up, 2 turns might not be the worst, but you need to manual those 2 turns because you need to ensure that you guard that turn so that she can not attack the turn, so that she will be able to have her OG bar charge. So she's really meh on a D1 battle. She's decent on D2. Unless I can say that her autos are very hard hitting, like Palia level of hard hitting, which I don't think so, right? So generally speaking, because of this build mindset, I think that Tefnut is not as good as character as Raziel. And her weapon is like also like supplemental and Aegis, which is a pale comparison to Wilnus. Wilnus actually has a similar weapon, except its Majesty is not Aegis, so up to you to see, I guess. But to be fair, Water does a lot of our OGs, so it's not that bad-ish, but I wouldn't recommend barring, unless you're Water main, and even then, I think there are better slots. Water is currently dominated by the Wembless umbrella anyway, so it's a bit hard to put it in. Other than that, I think this is like how I feel it is, right? Nothing much per se. Let's see, where is it? Summer. So yeah, the post there is like 2 versions, right? So we'll take a look right now at the first post. Not my favorite one, obviously. I prefer Raziel for sure, in terms of look right now. Look. This looks very Europa-ish, but you know, not that great. And next one is and you. This is Raziel, and Raziel is pretty hot as well. Oh, really good. I mean, so yeah, I did say that I would pull back on Overlodger to pull this, and did I regret it? No. I don't like Overlodger as much, and for a Grand character that's using that series, the Exalto series, I know shame that I don't like the Exalto series. Actually, I really hate the Exalto series. It's the reason why I don't really like Sandalphon weapon. Exalto series in general is like, to me, stepping the bounds of being down. Sure, you can actually like, you know, you have enough of them, you can ignore having a second summon entirely, but you're just gimping your grid with you only can do like 2 usually for primal, and you're gonna gimp your grid hard for certain aspects just to get one aspect to be more specialized, which I guess that is one thing which works better in GBF, because specialization is better than just being all around the place. But I think sourcing damage everywhere was a better time, because you didn't need one weapon to control dominantly everything. Like 2-piece pianist is still fine, 2-piece skeleton is fine, but back then like you need to get so much for crit. Yeah. Nowadays you don't need that much. You get my point, right? Last time you used to have 3 or 2 of them, but it's like now it's lesser. I guess it's less suffocative grid-wise, I think, compared to back then. But I would wish thing didn't devolve into this right now. This fast of power creep is not fun. Anyway, with that said though, I think that's all I will report for this banner. Alright, currently I want to talk a little bit about Guild War. Guild War, obviously I win the last banner, but obviously, as I said, I actually got my neck hurt in Guild War, so I had no stream for the past few days for the whole of that. Now it's more or less recovered. I hope it doesn't come back again, but if it comes back again, holy do well, I don't know idea what to do. Yeah. I think the planner goal that I'm going to focus on during the second half of this year, which is already happening. I'm going to finish the series, the M2 solo series. Then we'll work on the 2025 guide video, and we shall see how to progress from there. Honestly, yeah. After the 2025 video, we're also going to take a look at how M3 is pairing to M2 and a little bit of vice versa. Obviously, do take note that you will probably need to get Exalto, even if I don't like it. The second or third skill of Exalto skills are still necessary. Exalto at this point is more like a bonus on top, and then the second and third are the more important ones. So yeah, that's how I see it, the Grand Blue currently. Now, if you do enjoy this kind of content, please do leave a like. I know this is a very short stream video, but this is what I'm supposed to do. Because the new banner that come out. The new banner that come out was yeah. I guess if you have the spark, you go for it. If you do not have the spark, wait for the August one. The August that's coming up, the all summer, usually all summer pool. You can pull it from there. I'm probably gonna pull that as well if there's a grand inside. But if there's no grand inside, I'm probably gonna ignore, which will really be crap because I do need one more. If not, I have to go farm my bars, which I'm still farming bars daily, so not the worst-ish scenario. I've been farming a lot, just to get my stuff going. Hoping that it will pay off, actually, the weapon. The next thing I want to talk about is that next skill one is Earth, right? So it's best to build up your Earth stuff. So M3 Yugo actually has a grid right now that people are using, involving what was it? Onmyoji, yeah, Onmyoji with earlier third slot, or like second slot basically, third in slot in party, like slot where Shalom is. And then with I have Neon, but you can use Monica, Sky Ace, for her amount of obscene nuke that she has. And then I have one more OTK character behind. I don't remember who. I think it was Namaya, Ren Namaya. Because of the increased speed of farming M3 right now, because people are going to rush for Yugo. Yugo was released one of the later ones, so the amount of people still farming for her is high. If you want to get your 1 million score, 1 million score or 100k score, you need to rush it that way, 1 or 2 turns. In case you can't get it properly, your minimum chest, do use that grid. Summons Bubs X Lucy, and then just a lot of stat-worthy summons. For grid wise, I believe it's 3 guns, 2 harps, 2 Grimion harps, 1 opus, 1 Sephiroth weapon, or Sephiroth, not Sephiroth, Seraphic weapon, or Slash Ultima. Then you have 2 area bigs, 1 big main hand. So that's how you build that grid. Do not use the M3 if you have it to replace the area big, because I noticed it dealt lesser damage. Because those tempering requires double booster to actually surpass area bigs, which is kind of funny, honestly. But yeah, in that say though, that's all I have for today in terms of like recommending stuff and how you want to grind for M3 going down the road. I do wish you good luck in your grinding for Yugu. At least try to grind the normal amount, so that in case if Kain is not usable, which I would assume Kain will probably be a main line focus rather than a backline focus this time. Just take a look, right? And also next week is in the coming week, I think is the Arcarium event for Kain. So do farm up anything for him if you need his items. So yeah. With that said though, thank you very much for watching. I will end my stream here. I do hope that you guys enjoy this content for Granblue, talking about summer characters and foreshadowing what's gonna happen on Guild War. Come on, we all know Guild War is gonna happen. The last Guild War of the year, I think, is perfect. Unless there is another Guild War coming after that. I don't think so, right? Very rarely there's a November Guild War, but if there's a November Guild War, that's kind of crazy. But if not, we'll have our Guild War next year already. So yeah. Anyway, see you soon. For YouTube side, please do leave a like, subscribe, and notification bell down below, so that wherever I stream or upload, you will be notified. You can leave the comments down below, whether you're pulling or not, or whether you're excited for Vazio. It's Booba Mummy energy. And we have on my Windrunner EX Twitch channel. Please do leave a follow there if you are there, and then so that whenever I stream, will be notified. Right. Okay, that said, thank you very much for watching. I will see you. I do not know when. So yeah, probably not this week. This week we have no video, no nothing. It will just be blank. Just for all you guys to know. If you didn't watch the Trails from Zero video, that is my time span. I have no idea when's the next time I'll stream. Likely the week after I will be posting a video replace the stream, which is probably the Alexio bit. And for everything else, yeah, look forward to seeing you in maybe 3 weeks plus 4 weeks. I might probably do a stream on the first day I reach my summer school, and then we shall see how I want to do stuff there. Settling down, getting accustomed, and then if I have the energy, then I will stream a lot of GBF. I don't think I'll be streaming Trails from Zero or just Trails the Edge over there. Not confirmed, but likely not. We shall see though. Okay, with that said though, thank you very much. Bye bye.